How's it, guys? I'm on a farm here just outside of Swellendam, not too far from where I live actually, but this vlog is going to be all about spending some time here doing some lekker cooking, of which a pork belly prepared by me on the fire is going to be part of this vlog. Also preparing the pork belly for tomorrow, so I'm going to score it and salt it and then just put it in the fridge overnight. Unnecessary moisture will get it out, but I'm not only scoring it, I'm also poking a lot of little holes in the skin because that helps to get the moisture out. If you have some passive aggressive anger that you need to get rid of, this is a nice way to do it. A nice and brutal way, just get it out of your system. Just poke a lot of holes there. And now we're salting it liberally, lots of salt. You can also wash this off before we put on the other herbs tomorrow. Right, now we're gonna rest it overnight. It's a beautiful Sunday outside, the fire is lit. Doing some fire cooking and we're doing the pork belly today. Last night I already prepared the pork belly, I scored it. Poke a lot of holes in it and rubbed it with a lot of salt to dry brine it to get the moisture out. So now I'm just going to wash the salt off and just put a very simple spice mix on top. Dry spice mix. Keeping it very simple, I've got coriander powder here. Usually I take whole seeds, I roast them just to get the oils hot, and then I make them fine with a little blender. Same with the peppercorns, but also then black pepper I have here. A little bit of black pepper. Same thing. Better to use the whole corns. Heat them up a little bit until they get to almost a smoking point and the oils start heating up. And then I have smoked paprika. That's just going to be the dry spice on the outside. And that's it. And then it's just slow roasting next to the flames and for hours and hours until the fat starts to pop. So the whole trick here is getting the moisture out of the pork belly and then slow cooking, very slow. So all the moisture gets out gradually and the fat renders properly and it starts popping. And then maybe a squeeze of lemon juice at the end, and that's it. Really simple fire cooking. And that's delicious because pork belly already has such a wonderful sweet flavor. You don't need a lot. Let's wash the excessive salt off the pork belly and then do the rub, and then we're gonna start putting it close to the fire. So that is a lot of salt. See, a lot of moisture drained out, and we're just gonna wash that off. So no more salt needed because there's been a lot of salt on there. Just put some jeera powder on. Quite a lot because the flames will burn off a lot of the flavor, so don't be shy. Put enough on. And then the same with the smoked paprika. Then we're just going to give it a good rub. That's it. After the fire. The weekend is coming to a close and this cooking version of a vlog is coming to a close. So we're finishing off with that pork belly outside. To go with the pork belly outside, I'm doing corn on the cob, just with some butter and salt, and rosemary potatoes. So potatoes fried, deep fried as well with rosemary, and that will be the vlog. And then I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe. Tell me what you like me to cook for you. meal is finished, and I made a little tomato and red onion salad as well, just with lemon juice, because there's a lot of fat in this meal. So that's just to cut the fat. The acidity will cut the fat slightly. And then the spices are nice, a little bit burnt because I got dancing in the kitchen and I forgot about the spices or the pork belly, but it's not too bad, it's okay. The potato is nice and perfectly brown. Yeah. Then we've got the mealies. I'm going to put some butter and salt on there. And that's us on a meal. And I want you to hear something. If I tap on this fat, you'll hear it, how hard it is. That's why it's called crackling, because it's going to crackle when we bite it, obviously. So just listen to this. It is crackling, but it's not hard. It's like a soft crackle. So it's not going to break your teeth, and that's because, yeah, that one. It's been slow cooked. So let's have the meal. Proper crunch. This is why I like pork belly.